We're on the fucking clock. Woo! It feels like a century, it feels like years, it feels like decades since we've done this, but it's only been, we took a week off.
It's been like 2 weeks.
A lot of things have changed.
Yeah, we're like pretty much fully moved in.
We're at our headquarters, we're at one of our spots.
Our HQ.
Our HQ.
Guys, tell us in the comments how you've been doing, because we really care.
Last video got 20 views.
I know, it's like, guys, don't worry. Brain Rot AMP vids coming soon, because you guys don't know how to sit and just watch. Yeah. I saw this guy's YouTube channel, and he literally just talks about the most basic Christian good boy news I've ever seen in my life, and he got like 300,000 views on a lot of his videos. And he's just black, and he's just like, guys, like, you know, like, you gotta stay true to yourself. But he has like consistent views. I'm like, what the fuck?
You'll never not get rewarded for telling the truth, for being honorable.
Doing what's right. You got a point.
How to maximize your masculinity.
Check 1, 2. Oh yeah. Check it out. I got you where I want you. Your cross run out of time, 'cause you know I know you.
Now there could be physical ways we could do it, or we can get practical ways. You know, physical ways, you know, hitting the gym, boxing, yada yada, but what are the ways we can maximize masculinity?
Gaining consciousness is one of the biggest things that will make you more masculine. I don't give a fuck what anybody tells you. Oh, aren't you overthinking? I don't like to think that way, yada yada yada. Look, there is a point of like developing yourself, developing your thinking, where you go through this dark phase of damn near schizophrenia, but eventually you see the light. And if you have Christ, you're gonna be fine. Most people don't like to be more conscious because they never had to. They've always been comfortable. They had the perfect, you know, white American family. They're good, they're going to school, they're doing the same exact route that everybody else is doing. They're good. They have no reason to develop their thinking. They've never been like, oh, I should really stop smoking, because they're fine. They never got yelled at by their parents, they never got hit, they never got nothing in life. Everything's just easier for them. Oh fuck, trauma, I got a C-. Why would you need to develop your mind if you've always been in this comfortable position your whole life? Yeah. So it's not necessarily their fault, but to you watching this, I'm assuming you want to develop your thinking, becoming more conscious of everything you do, analyzing yourself throughout your day is one of the most masculine things you can do. Because I see so many guys too who are like, what's the word, like, not aggressive, but
just sissies, just femsench, just fucking,
yeah,
stagnant, faggot, passive maggots.
but what's the word? Passive aggressive. Like, I see a lot of passive aggressive guys, and they literally wouldn't be passive aggressive if they were just conscious. If they just gained consciousness, they'd have better social skills, better awareness, better everything. You become calmer, you need to start gaining more consciousness. And I know you guys are like, oh, how do I gain consciousness? How the fuck do you do that? By not being a dumbass. There's so many things in your life, so many opportunities that you miss day to day because you're not conscious, you're not looking for opportunities. You're just like, oh, I'll just do this. Okay, I will clock in for my lunch, clock out for my lunch, clock out. Boom, that's my day.
Yeah.
You're not looking for the opportunities. You're not doing anything with your days. You're not analyzing your situation. Gain consciousness. Start reading books. Start meditating. Start just doing anything. Doing different things. Start looking at your life completely different. Look at it as XP in Minecraft. That's how you gotta look at it.
You mentioned most men are passive aggressive, which one, it's a feminine trait, but two, being masculine, the key to masculinity is being in control of your emotions. Being in control of your life, which ties into the consciousness. You're in control of your life. You're seeing all the bad things that you're doing and all the shit things that are fucking up your life. Being in control of your emotions, being in control of your life is peak masculinity. I don't care if you're trying to mess with me, I'm gonna do it my way. Okay, they're going right, I'm gonna go left, I'm gonna do it my way. No, you can't control me, you can't ruin my day. I don't give a fuck, I'm doing things my way. That's peak masculinity, having that control, having that emotional control. You're not a man if you still live with your parents and, oh mom said I have to be home by 12. How is that masculine?
At 20 years old.
You're 20, you still live with your... How is that masculine? You have no control of your life. You have no control of self. And to add on to the masculinity is having discipline, self-control. Jerking off isn't masculine. Newsflash, jerking off isn't masculine. You have no self-control. You can't control yourself. No one's safe around you. You're unpredictable. No one knows if they can trust you.
And they love to people please. It kind of ties into
Yeah.
the more you people please, the more anger you get.
That's true.
Like, the more passive aggressive you get, all that shit.
I was about to say something. I just lost my thought.
Yeah.
Fuck. People can just intuitively not trust you. They can see. I've said this before. This is where our most viral clip. People can see when you jerk off. People know they can't trust you. They see it in your soul. They see it in your eye. Like, this guy has no discipline. This guy has no self-control. He has no control over himself. This guy isn't a man.
Yeah.
This guy isn't masculine. He can't control. People come to me and I'll give them my word. I'm going to do this for you. And they go, okay. I'm not going to question Jaheim. Jaheim's going to get it right. He's got his muscles. He speaks up. He's a man. He tells people he's going to be there on time. He's going to do this, that. I can see he has self-discipline because he's working out. He's in the gym every day. When he tells me his yes is yes and his no is no, I believe him because he has self-control. He is a man. But the guy who jerks off all the time, the guy who always complains that he's tired, the guy who always has this issue going on, that issue, the same issues he's been having for 5 fucking years consecutively, that guy, you can't trust him. You go, he's not a man.
You really can't.
He's not a man. He's thinking like a woman. He's caving into his emotions.
You really can see the aura of them jerking off.
Yes, you
I
can.
remember the kid one of the guys at our Bible study, our old Bible study, I saw the aura of jerking off.
Of jerk off.
Yeah, just like the aura of the stench of jerking off just reeked from his aura. I was like, fuck.
Jerk off aura. He had a jerk off aura.
Yeah, it's low power level. So my next thing I want to get into, this is more practical, but this is literally going to save everybody's life. And this works in my life, so it's guaranteed to work in your life. Since this is my personal experience with it, it's gonna work for you. That's how the cookie crumbles. Sorry. Fasting. Fasting is literally, I know you've been on this, but like it's literally changing my mind.
Yeah.
I do a 16 to 18 hour fast every day. I'm just gonna do that for the rest of my fucking life. Eat eggs, but shout out Patrick, he put me on. Eat eggs before you go to bed. Eat eggs like an hour before you go to bed. Boost cholesterol, boost testosterone. You wake up in a fasted state. Don't eat until like 3, 4 p.m. Boom, 18-hour fast in your day. You're sharp, more testosterone. You feel like the man. You wake up hard as a rock. You are just fucking him. You become him. I'm literally like clear of brain fog, no heart palpitations. Clean, just caffeine is actually affecting me how it should. Instead of like giving me the jitters, I'm actually just like in this like go mode, ADHD, fucking laser focus mode. Fasting is the number one way to go. Jesus was dead ass onto something when he started fasting, because I can't explain to you how much better I feel. Now, did I have cancer like yesterday? Yes, but you overcome it and you're good.
Well, one thing about fasting is that it keeps you hungry in a literal sense, and also keeps you hungry throughout your day, throughout life, to achieve goals.
Yeah.
You need to go hunt and grab that energy source.
Mm-hmm.
You need to hunt and go to work and make money. You need to hunt and go approach people and talk to people and talk to individuals. You need to hunt, so then at night you come home, you have yourself a meal, and you've earned yourself your lunch. You've hunted that animal.
It also what's the word? It like made me realize how important like a flow of work is. Because once I start like flowing in my work, I forget about how hungry I am. Mm-hmm. I'll be super, super hungry, an hour later, I just get into this like flow of working, or I'm doing something on the computer, and I'm good. I'm just like laser focused. There's no like I swear to God, what you eat, what you put into your body is what you're gonna get up here. If you eat fucking McDonald's, you're gonna get wanting to watch porn up here. That's just how the fuck it works. If I have nothing in here, the only thing I'm thinking about is work. That's the only thing I'm thinking about, because it's empty up here.
And another key thing to maximizing masculinity is literally doing everything that you're afraid of, and just doing it regardless of how anxious and scared and fearful you are of the situation. You go, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do it anyways. Fuck, fuck. No one else will do it, but I'll do it. I'll step up and do it. I'm the man. I'll step up and do it. Now it seems cliche. It seems Disney Channel. Oh, this guy's gonna step, but it truly is being a man. It truly is being Superman. It truly is being the superhero. It truly is being the father, the dad who steps up and does the right thing. Being a man is being brave, and people respect the hell out of it. People respect, guys and women respect it. When you see a man who steps up and does the speech in front of the whole crowd and does the thing no one else would do in class, when they see that, they go, I respect that guy. That guy's got guts. He's got balls. You got guts, kid. When they see that, they go, you got guts, kid. And when the woman sees you do this, you step up when there's an intruder. You step up when, no one in class wants to do this. You lead people in conversation. You lead these women and you show them around. You show them around the place. You show them around school. You show them that you're smart and intellectual. You show them that. You become the leader. You become not afraid of anything. People respect you. Men and women, they respect you.
This kind of ties into what I was going to say, which I completely agree. I 100% agree, but for some people who just can't, like they're just like the weirdo in class, they jerk off, they don't know what to say, they can't raise their hand, they can't do any of this stuff. Diving in head first might not be the best scenario for them, so I say this. Stop farming trauma and start collecting data. So what I mean by that is, okay, there's a really cute girl in class, you've been looking at her for 2 weeks, you're in your head about her, you don't know what to do, you jerk off to the thought of her sucking the skin off your dick, you're just all over the place, you get nervous around her, what the fuck? You're never gonna get this chick. Sorry, G, you're just not. You're in too deep.
Sorry.
Sorry. She's your goddess, you're never gonna get her. But what you can do, instead of farming trauma, because imagine, you're like making this girl your goddess in your head. Imagine if you went up to her, you're gonna be like bowing down on your knees. You're gonna be like, oh, excuse me, princess, can I get your number? Did I say that weird? That's farming trauma. Now you're gonna be terrified the next time you try to go up to a chick. You hear fucking Hamza's bitch ass say to go up to the girl. It's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. I love you, Hamza. I'm not trying to cut ties. So what you can do is start little by little. You can start, hey, I like your shoes. You can do that. You sound like a bitch, but you can say, hey, I like your shoes. Oh, I gotta go now. Okay, now you have something to go off of. Now you can go home with your sorry ass. Yeah, you can look at yourself. You can be like, okay, I was really nervous, but I said something to her. How was the tonality in my voice? Okay, it was off. Okay. What was my phrasing? Okay, the phrasing was bad. Okay, it's a tonality. All right, I'm gonna try this next time to a different girl. Oh, hey, nice shoes. Okay, I gotta go. That's way better. Now you have something to go off of. Now you're collecting data. The more and more you do this, the more steps you're gonna take, and you're gonna start to gain confidence. You're gonna start to realize people are just people. People aren't that scary, and 99% of the time, you're just judging yourself. No one's actually looking at you. No one gives a fuck about you, Timmy. No one gives a fuck. You look like a geek. You think anyone's paying any attention to you? The chick that you have a crush on is worried about how many likes she's gonna get on IG, and worried about if like fucking some NBA player is gonna hit up her DMs that she can just ghost anyway so it can boost her fucking ego. She's not worried about you at all. And all the other guys are just worried about if the chicks are looking at them. No one's fucking looking at you. So you're completely judging yourself. You need to stop farming trauma, and you need to just start doing little fucking steps in order to collect the data, and then eventually you can do what James talking about. You can present to the fucking war room and be a G. But it takes big steps.
And to add on to that is being masculine is saying, I'm gonna take accountability. It was my fault. In every situation that happens in my life, every single situation is my fault. That's being a man. It's taking accountability, and then you reflect, like you just said, check your tonality. How did I speak to that woman? How did I do this? How did I do that? Being a man is taking accountability. If a girl leaves and it was in court, like let's say it was in court and like it's 1,000% her fault, I still go home and say it's my fault. Why did I lose that girl? What was I missing? Was I not perfectly masculine? Did I forget to do this? Did I do that? Did I pick the wrong girl? Why did I pick that girl? What's wrong with me? Is there something wrong with me that I would pick a woman that would treat me this way? Everything's my fault. I would never blame and point the finger at anyone. Everything's my fault. Let's say you have a shit living situation and you're fucking going through hell and like your parents are all screwed up. They do drugs and fucking... It's still your fault. Why didn't you see that your parents were doing drugs and why didn't you go work fucking 70-hour days so you can save up enough money to move out?
Could have chose the right parents.
You could have chose better parents. You literally could have chose better parents, but you didn't. Why didn't you call fucking child services and shit and then get new parents? Why did you do that? Were you scared? Everything's your fault. Everything in life that happens is your fault. Oh fuck, I got in a car crash. This guy literally was drunk and he just hit me. And it's clearly his fault. The insurance, he's gonna get fucked. I'm gonna get all this money from him and I'm gonna get a new car and I'm gonna get it. That's still your fault.
Yeah.
You weren't conscious enough to see that car, hit your brakes and tell him to get fucked and then keep going with your day. That was your fault. You shouldn't have gotten into that car crash. That was your fault. Everything in life is your fault. No one else's fault. You can never point the finger as a man. You take accountability. That was my fault. How can I learn from this, analyze this film, regroup, and do better?
That's so true.
That's peak masculinity.
You can kind of compare that to like, all right, when I die and I'm at the gates of heaven and God's in front of me, like am I just gonna blame everyone else? Oh God, that person led me to that sin.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to stick my dick into her. She finessed me.
Yeah.
This happened. I yelled at that person. I fucked that person over because of the. It's all your fault.
Mm.
So yeah, I mean, down to the simplest form, everything is on you. Everything. I don't care if some random guy comes up to you, punches you in the face. Why were you that unconscious? What the fuck are you doing? Everything's your fault.
It is. It really is. It's just not. And it's women resent men who complain. I'm telling you, they resent you when they hear you go, oh babe, I just did a 16-hour shift and I just hit the gym and I'm working on my side business and babe, I'm really tired. I feel really tired. They get pissed off from that.
What the fuck says that?
They don't care if you did shift. You're a man. You should be active and getting to work. This is what you should do. Why are you telling me you're tired? You sound like a woman.
Actually, she got really horny when I told her how tired I was.
And it just sounds unattractive. No one cares that you're tired. Oh, I'm tired. What are you like trying to be cute? Be a fucking Hello Kitty princess? Like what kind of? What do you mean you're tired? And people are gonna be like, oh, you guys are like Kate and you're tired. Dude, genuinely, you sound fucking useless saying you're tired. You sound like a woman. Oh, I'm tired. Life sucks. Oh, I can't do this and only if and
Yeah.
it just. I sit there. No one can tell if I'm tired, if I'm angry, if I'm. Some people literally tell me, Jeem, are you emotionless? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, as a man, you shouldn't be complaining. You should just, okay, I just did a 16-hour shift and now I got other shit to do. So what? So be it. I gotta go to the gym after and I got this to handle and that to handle and I got bills and I got fucking court and I got this and that and that. So be it. I'm a man. I gotta go through it.
I think it comes with like a sense of, like people who complain just want attention. And men who want attention are most likely just brought up in a feminine way. Like you probably your whole life you've just been rewarded with feminine traits, and now you're like starting to realize that it's gonna take hard decisions and everyone's gonna hate you now instead of love you for your. Like, bro, stop fucking complaining and just do your job. I understand that you want attention, you want this, you want this. Start a fucking YouTube channel or some shit. I don't know. Get your fix somewhere else. Don't fucking externalize that to other people. No one wants to fucking hear your shit. All right? If it's that bad, turn on a fucking camera when you come home from work and just complain to it. I don't give a fuck what you do.
Those guys are mama's boys. And women resent guys who are mama's boys.
They do.
And so do men. Men resent them too. The guys who are mama's boys, I know you like love your mom and you like you love your mom, and you have nothing good to say about your father. Like think about it. You probably grew up in a single mother home. You've only been around feminine energy. You've been around your mother a lot. You probably have a few sisters. You've been around your cousins who are all girls. You've been around your mom's friends who are all girls. You've literally just been succumbed by feminine energy. Your phone is telling you not to be a man. People are telling you stop being a man. Don't do this. Don't do that. You've literally had no role model of masculinity. Don't you think you have to change something about yourself? And those guys, those type of guys who are mama's boys, they're always like, no, I'm a man. No, I know everything. I know what I'm doing. I know I'm right. I know nothing's wrong with me. Don't you think there's a little bit of things you have to rewire and rechange inside of you? Most guys grew up mama's boys. They're not close to their father. They don't look up to their father. They don't hang out. They're not around men. They're not around their uncle, their dad, and then they got a group of brothers, and then they go to football practice, and then they got their coach, and then the dad tells mom, hey mom, shut the fuck up. My son is here. Hey, don't argue with my son. What's going on, woman? I'm the man in the house. You relax. They don't have any of that.
Yeah.
They don't have any of that. So don't you think you're gonna have a little bit of femininity in you? You're gonna have feminine aspects? You have to regroup and change that. You gotta rewire yourself. A lot of guys are mama's boys. It's not gonna make you a man.
You can't always double down on your feminine traits. You just can't do, like, guys love to do that. They're always like, oh, but my wife is okay with me doing X or Y or this or that. Or, but I grew up like this, and it's actually normal for a man to whatever. Jerking off relieves stress, this, that, like, there's always so many excuses, and it's always like you're protecting the most feminine traits of yourself. Those need to be kept in, locked away. You need to fucking throw the key in the Euphrates river. You need to do something with it, because you can't hold on to these feminine traits forever. The reason why you love it so much is because it's comfortable and it reminds you of sucking on your mother's titty. It's when you were a kid. It's literally the boy you. It's not even yourself. It's not even really you. You've been so coddled your whole life into believing that there's gonna be this person and she's always gonna take care of you and she's always gonna do this and that, and then when you're finally kicked out, you have all these traits that you're like protecting, but you're like unconscious that it's your biggest weakness. It's your biggest fucking weakness is all these feminine traits. And you like, I see all these guys, they'll do this little smirk, they're like I'm ignorant. They'll be like, well, you're just toxically masculine. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm toxically masculine. Are you retarded? Are you dumb? What do you mean? I'm literally goal after goal, regaining my consciousness, all this stuff, and then I have some dumbass who's subscribed to some OnlyFans chick. Well, you're just toxically masculine, dude. You don't know what you're saying. Oh, girls probably hate you. What are you, Andrew Tate? You don't even know how to be yourself. They always think it comes from like a place of hate. I hate how masculinity, like the definition of it to most people now is just like, I don't even know what it is. It's not even masculinity. They just think it's like Satan, the spawn of Satan.
They think it's a balled up fist to your wife.
Yeah, literally.
That's literally what they think. Masculinity.
Masculinity is you beating your wife. Masculinity is this. Masculinity is bodybuilding in thongs. Masculinity is, I don't want to be that. I'm not gay. I'm not that. I'm just gonna keep skateboarding and vaping. Like, what, dude? You guys all drink Black Monster? You don't even drink the white one. You don't even drink the white Monster.
That's true.
You drink the Black Monster. You are literally pathetic. You're an emo boy who probably listens to MGK and hates your dad. Stop drinking Black Monster. It's the reason why you hate your father. Drink the white Monster. Dumbasses.
You don't have any furniture in our home. Can you fuckers subscribe or something, dude? We're giving you fucking, like, down to earth, genuine gospel information, and none of you fuckers are liking the video or sharing it or fucking joining the links down below. You're not doing any of that shit. You're pissing me the fuck off. Like the video.
Oh shit, you're right. I don't know, I kinda like it. We should show them, like, what the fuck.
Oh shit.
Play it.
Fucking this shit, dude.
Like, I've been doing my work on the floor. Can you guys please subscribe?
Subscribe.
You pay the bills. Come on.
You guys literally pay our bills and you don't know it. Like, come on, subscribe.
Look at what you're getting us. Shit's coming soon. Whatever. Fuck those guys. Shit's coming soon.
A lot of shit's coming soon.
Yeah. I mean, that's all I really gotta say. I don't gotta name them.
We're gonna, I think we're gonna blow up It's either this summer or next. I want to blow up next summer. I don't want to blow up this summer.
Who
I
the
wanna
fuck's
finish-
I kind of want to blow up next summer.
I want to finish school low key. I don't want to be famous
Yeah, I
in
get
school.
it.
Like I don't want all the chicks. Like the chicks already come near me, but
Yeah.
I don't want all the chicks. I still want to be fair. I'm still a man of Christ.
It'll probably be timed better, anyways.
Yeah. So next summer we'll get famous. This summer we'll get a couple thousand subs. I'm not gonna lie. Next summer we'll be famous.
We'll have like, by the end of this summer, we'll probably have like 2K, 2.5K.
We'll have at least a few K. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100% we'll have a few K. Pause for a sec.
All right, fuckers. For 2 weeks off.